This is what the Dodgers' financial power looks like.
Newly acquired Dodgers pitcher Tarik Skubal made headlines after saying he got lost inside the clubhouse on his very first day. The facility was so unbelievably huge that even a Cy Young Award-winning pitcher at the highest level of the game lost his sense of direction. What awaited him after coming over from the Tigers was an overwhelming display of the Dodgers' financial power and facilities, beyond anything he could have imagined. Behind this extraordinary facility was a single comment made by Ohtani.
Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe.
I got lost in the clubhouse.
At the trade deadline, a blockbuster move that shook all of Major League Baseball was completed. Tarik Skubal, the Detroit Tigers ace and one of the best left-handed pitchers in the game, joined the Dodgers. With his dominant resume, including 2 Cy Young Awards, the Dodgers were sent into a frenzy by his arrival. The move showed just how serious the Dodgers front office is about pursuing a third straight World Series title. However, for a player who had spent his entire career with the Tigers, life in a new environment was full of surprises. On his first day after the trade, Skubal walked around inside Dodger Stadium, the Dodgers' home ballpark, and had an unbelievable experience. After years of competing at the highest level in Major League Baseball, he somehow got lost inside his own team's facility. Skubal excitedly described the shocking experience and confusion he felt at the time. Since coming to the Dodgers, it's been one surprise after another. I've never seen a facility like this. It feels like I'm on a different planet. Don't laugh, but I got lost at Dodger Stadium on my first day. I was looking for a hot tub on my first day. I wanted to loosen up after practice, so I started walking down the hall. But I couldn't find it whether I turned right or left. I went up and down the stairs, and before I knew it, I was standing in front of the batting cages. I actually said out loud, "Where am I?" The clubhouse in Detroit was a great place, with a lot of history too, but the scale is completely different from the Dodgers. There's a 3-story weight room packed with state-of-the-art equipment, a huge dining area, and a room lined with massage chairs. They even have a room for yoga. Large monitors are set up everywhere, so you see game footage just walking down the hall. It felt like there was a little town inside the building. One of the most experienced players in Major League Baseball was amazed, like a kid who had wandered into a theme park. The Dodgers facility was far more than just a locker room. It was a massive science center designed to maximize players' performance and help them recover from fatigue. A legend who knows the Dodgers' history inside and out has also spoken about the facility's incredible transformation. Clayton Kershaw, who supported the team for many years and remains deeply involved with the organization even after his retirement, looks back on it this way. "I know the whole before and after story. Before, the locker room was basically the same as it was when it was built in 1962. It was cramped, with low ceilings, but everyone thought that was just normal. Even Max Muncy said he couldn't figure out where he was after the renovations. So Skubal getting lost after spending his entire career with the Tigers isn't just a funny story. It really shows just how much the place has changed. What was once just a somewhat outdated clubhouse filled with history and tradition has now been transformed into an extraordinary space that players from other teams describe as being like a different planet. But there was a clear reason this massive facility was completed in just a few years. What drove the Dodgers front office to invest such a huge amount of money was the passionate request of one genius.
Ohtani's one remark moved $100 million.
The Dodger Stadium clubhouse was transformed into the massive facility it is today only recently. This historic renovation came with a staggering price tag of $100 million. $100 million is enough for a team to sign multiple star players. Renovating a Major League Baseball stadium on this scale would normally take years of preparation. But the Dodgers completed this massive project all at once over just a few months during the off-season. Why did the Dodgers move so quickly and pour so much money into the stadium? It all started with one goal: adding more batting cages inside the facility. The trigger for this historic renovation was an event that took place during the 2024 World Series. While the team was caught up in the excitement, owner Mark Walter asked Ohtani a question. It was the ultimate open-ended question from the head of a team, with some of the best facilities in the world. Looking back on that moment with emotion, he recalls the exchange between the two. There's a special story behind this batting cage. In 2024, after Shohei decided to join the Dodgers, owner Mark Walter asked Shohei directly, "Is there anything we can do for you as an organization?" Shohei answered that he thought he could become a better hitter if he had one more batting cage. A player who had won an MVP was saying he wanted to get even better. Walter made the decision immediately, tore up the ground in the clubhouse, and rebuilt the whole thing. It's famous that Papi saw the finished space and said it was like the Four Seasons Hotel. But what matters isn't the luxury itself. I believe the Dodgers culture is rooted in this willingness of an owner to genuinely respond to a single player's request. Behind Ohtani's comment was his endless desire to keep improving at baseball, along with his deep consideration for those around him. During his time with the Angels, he had access to multiple batting cages, while the Dodgers effectively had only one at the time. Ohtani didn't want to take away practice time from younger players by spending long hours practicing himself. A player who had just had a historic season and led his team to the top wanted to practice more than anyone else. Walter was deeply moved by this relentless drive to improve and passion for baseball. And right then and there, he made the decision to push forward with a $100 million full-scale renovation of the stadium. Once the off-season began, heavy machinery dug deep into the ground of the historic Dodger Stadium. What they built was a world-class, two-story batting facility equipped with state-of-the-art ball tracking systems and high-speed cameras. Systems capable of analyzing the ball and swing path down to the millimeter were installed throughout the facility, creating the ultimate training environment. This $100 million facility ultimately brought immeasurable benefits not only to Ohtani, but to the entire team. Young players are putting in the work with the latest equipment, rapidly raising the level of the entire team. The Dodgers facility has grown so massive that even Skubal found himself getting lost inside. But what's truly remarkable is that it all started with Ohtani's simple desire: "I want to become a better hitter." Ohtani wasn't thinking only about himself. He was also thinking about creating a better training environment for younger players. And the Dodgers responded to his request on a $100 million scale. The Dodgers' true strength may not be just their financial power, but the culture of sparing no expense to create the best possible environment to win.
Thanks for watching all the way through. What did you think? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us as we continue to follow Shohei Ohtani's incredible journey. See you in the next one.